Meu Deus do céu, o que é isso?
Does anybody else have a thumb that don't bend? Like, it don't bend, and there's no line.
What's up, family? It's your guy Trip 5. I got a feeling this video is gonna catch a lot of people off guard. Make sure you guys like the video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to join the tribe. Let's jump right into it.
Guys, robots inside of the Great Pyramid just reached a stone door that nobody has gone through in over 4,500 years. And Egypt is currently saying that they're finally about to open it this year so they can see what's behind it. So actually, a few years ago, scientists scanned the Great Pyramid with cosmic rays, which are basically like an X-ray, and they found a hidden corridor that nobody even knew was there. They're saying that the corridor is about 30 feet long, and it's actually sitting right above the main entrance. At the end of it, they're saying that they found a stone door that no human has ever walked through in history, and Egypt is finally going in this year to be able to open it. They already went and slipped a tiny camera through a gap that they found in the stones just so they could see the first look of what's inside. Guys, if you want to make sure that you do not miss it whenever they finally open that door, you need to make sure you go ahead and add me now, because I'm obviously gonna post it. And whatever they find back there, they're saying that it could rewrite entire history for how the pyramids were built.
You know, I don't think it would be a good idea to open that door. Now, what if they open it and they let something out that been in there for thousands of years? Maybe that door wasn't supposed to be found. It's crazy how them pyramids is still a mystery after all of these years. If they happen to go through the door, you know I'ma update y'all.
What? What? What?
Did you get the vaccine?
No.
How could you? Can't you think about other people?
You
You're
act
so
like this virus was
inconsiderate.
man-made.
Came from a lab. Dude, you're such an anti-vaxxer.
How can you not trust this totally normal vaccine that came up out of nowhere?
It's still experimental. It's not.
You're an anti-vaxxer! Conspiracy theorist!
The government and the media told us to treat you like you're anti-science. I hope you die.
Did you hear what the CDC said about the vaccines?
Yeah, we literally told you that like 5 years
Why
ago.
didn't anyone tell us that it was made in a lab or leaked from a lab?
We literally have been telling
Do
you.
you think that's why some people died suddenly?
Oh, yeah,
those
that was
random
strange.
heart
That was
attacks
really weird.
from healthy young people.
We literally told you that like 5 years ago.
Oh my God, are you a prophet? How did you know?
You know, I'm so glad I was aware around that time and I decided not to take that shot. And what's crazy is all the celebrities was promoting to get the shot. They even had incentives just to take it. That's when I knew for sure something was wrong. And what's messed up is all the jobs and schools force everybody to take the shot. And I believe Dr. Fauci was in the courtroom and they asked him to apologize for doing all of this. And he said that he gonna exercise his Fifth Amendment.
My neighbors are acting very weird lately. Let's see. Oh my god. Where'd she go?
Let me tell you something. If I had neighbors like that, I don't know, calling it cops. In Florida, we have the right to stand our ground, if you know what I mean. What do you guys think? Leave comments down below.
See, after seeing this video, I definitely believe that there's more land out there that they not telling us about. There's literally an ocean on top of the ice wall. Who knows what type of creatures are in that ocean?
पावन ने देखेंगे हिलाइयो ऐसे अलग करियो पावन ने ऐसे अंगूठा ना चलेंगे इन्हें चला जाओ यो पावन पैर ने लियो पैर ने अंगूठा अलग ना हो एक ही जगह रहे दोनों एक से हाथ ऐसे करियो चलो ठीक है भैया.
Well, here's my question. Where do we go from here? We know the entire system's fake. All the world leaders are puppets. We've been lied to from all angles pretty much our whole lives. Whoever's really in charge is evil, like really evil, like sacrificing kids evil. Aliens, UFOs, and reptilians are real. Vaccines that are supposed to help you are actually made to kill you. Organic food at the grocery store is toxic. Our air is sprayed with the chemtrail poisons that pollute the rain. Voting doesn't matter. Hell, cash is printed out of thin air. Sugary soda refills at the restaurant are free, but healthcare isn't. Which leaves us with the only conspiracy left. That's the glittery mystic people on the other side of Antarctica living in the Earth. That makes the Earth flat, and the moon is a mirror, and space is fake. But no time for figuring all that shit out, because Big BB needs your tax dollars, and your bills are due, and you're late to work. Your people are armed, but they're all spread out, they're pissed off, too busy and broke to leave their little bubble. And be sure not to do anything or say anything crazy, because they are watching and listening. Just because they get away with everything don't mean you can. If you call any of that out, or crash out, you're crazy and painted to be the bad guy. They'll send a damn pigeon drone after you, or blackmail you. And to top it all off, all of the good people are fighting against each other and hating each other. We are all in this retarded shit show circus together. Like, what the flying fuck is going on?
Shit, damn near everything that he said is the truth. And there's people out there right now believe in the system and think this is just how life is supposed to be, when there's so much more to life than just paying bills. Shout out to everyone out there that can see through the illusion. There's so many layers of lies that it's hard to find out the truth.
Mạ kẹp nó đường mạ nó nhằm phui tệ phít na tem mà bạc nhọ cái nhận đợi một bóng gà là nhỉ ạ.
This clip is going viral. Watch.
What's up with the guy behind Trump? Can we see that again? Can you bring that out? Who the f is this guy? Who the f is this? Is this what? Who in the world is it? Oh my God! Is that a backup Trump? Is that? Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on a second. Wait. What? Wait. Who? What? Is that a backup Trump or is that Trump? Wait. Is the one we've been dealing with backup Trump? Or is that Trump's?
Is this a great conspiracy? What do you think?
US President Donald Trump supposedly smells like urine and is likely to die soon, according to a medical expert. Physical therapist Adam James believes the US president has congestive heart failure and chronic kidney failure. James suggests that to manage these conditions, he is most likely on an IV diuretic, which pull fluid from the body, forcing him to pee. He added that he received a DM from a close source who confirmed that the president consistently smells of urine because of his urinary incontinence.
See, this is exactly why we need presidents that's younger. Maybe like 30, 40, something like that. Wouldn't that be more smart to do? And people out there have been claiming when they smell that really means that they're on their way out. Let me know what y'all think about this one.
Já passou 3 vezes esse garapé aqui, seu Carlos? Meu Deus do céu, o que é isso? Ela tá cercando a gente.
FDA just issued a recall on Alfredo sauce linked to salmonella risk. I'm getting really flippin' annoyed, guys. The same supplier issue triggered a recall of nearly 11,000 cases of Aramark cheese sauce sold to schools, hospitals, and restaurants. There's an ocean virus that has affected a human and causes blindness. Apparently, there's an urgent potato chip recall that will make you sick. Now the FDA is announcing a recall for 3 Gingel soda brands due to possible metal contamination. Now somebody put out a list of the parasite-safe produce that you can get, because I've been avoiding all produce. And as you can see up there, watermelon is on the list. But then you look at this post, and watermelon is on the list of things to stay away from for now. What is going on? This might be my sign to be outside. I never been for the streets. I always been for the sheets. Because one thing about me, I'm going to go take a nap. You know what? Don't give you a parasite. Go on and take a nap. Unless you sleeping with a parasite. But, which is why I'm not going to be for the streets. Because I just don't have time. But in all seriousness, though, y'all, take care of your mental health. This is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. Take care of your mental health. Go touch grass, get outside, get some sun, take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, breathe. Like, I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot, but it's going to be okay. I don't know how. I don't know, but I just have to believe that, because if I don't, y'all going to make me lose my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I love you. I love you. This is a lot. I love you. I'm rooting for you. Breathe. Please take care of your mental health. Log off if you need to.
I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely a lot. Everything is damn near contaminated. Is there literally anything safe for us to eat? This shit is getting ridiculous. Every week there's a new one. You can't make this shit up. There's someone out there right now eating a parasite, and they have no idea.
Okay, does anybody else have a thumb that don't bend? Like, it don't bend and there's no lines underneath it. Or is it just me?
Hey, I just want to let y'all know, right where I'm standing, there should be water. I am in the Rocky Mountain National Park. I am standing in the Colorado River right now. 40 million people, 7 states. Because this is where the river starts, right where I'm standing, in the Rocky Mountain National Park, in a state with a drought that doesn't even have priority water rights over a river that starts here. The federal government is going to get its hands on it come December. And you're telling me there's enough of this for 40 million people, 7 states, and the billionaires in their data centers? There ain't enough girl math in the fucking world to make that make sense. This is life. We cannot live without this. We cannot live without this. And the federal government is going to get its hands on this river in December. You want to know why I keep talking about it? Because we cannot live without water. And they don't care about us, and they don't care if we die. This is life. This is life.
Damn, are the data centers really taking a bowl of the water? And what if this is not the only place that this is happening to? It could be just the beginning. She said that where she was staying, it used to be a full-blown river, and now it done turned into that.
When you get drunk and a spirit comes in, your vibration gets so low, something else jumps in. So when you black out, it's not you. It's that entity that jumped into your body. So that's why you don't remember. You went away. That thing jumped in.
So when people black out, it ain't them no more.
It ain't them no more. Wherever they're at, whatever energy force, especially when you're a bar and you're around these, there's a lot of negativity. Whatever energies thrive on that, they're ready for the next host to feed off of. And once your energy elevates again, that shit comes out.
I never understood blacking out. And I'll say this on camera, like when I was in college, I drank, which I rarely drink now, but I always had people around me that would say, I blacked out. I don't remember what happened after this point. And I always thought either it was they just drank too much and then now their memory shut off. But the way you putting it is something else took over.
It did. And you
something else jumped into the vessel.
The law of polarity, everything exists in balance. And that's where a lot of these entities, they prey on the weak because there's people that don't know how to balance those energies. They'll let the bad day consume them. They'll let this consume them. They'll let this consume them, and boom, 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 and there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. There's where all the these other things that are waiting to feel human touch jump in.
Shit, they don't call liquor stores wines and spirits for no reason. You know, I've never been blackout drunk before, but people have told me stories about it. And you know what's crazy is that people claim that people with gifts could see spiritual entities. And they say the place that they see them the most at is at bars.
I am on an incredible supercell by Sydney, Nebraska. Look at these textures. They are absolutely insane. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at the blues at the top.
I was tied to a chair in a cemetery and left there alone all night. The scariest psychological experiment I've ever put myself through. This old graveyard is surrounded by countless legends and stories, many of them about ghosts. Just look at these abandoned houses. Because of all the strange and unexplained things that happened here, people eventually left. Even if you don't believe in it, the locals did, and they walked away. Right now, I'm about to face something genuinely terrifying. How much discomfort can a person handle in a place like this? Completely alone and unable to move. How scared am I going to get? From the very first minutes after they tied me down, something felt seriously wrong. I couldn't move, couldn't even turn around, and the feeling that someone was standing right behind me kept getting stronger. Time stretched endlessly. My imagination started spiraling. Every little sound turned into a threat. And I began to doubt whether I could even make it through this experiment. Fear, panic, complete helplessness.
Nah, boy is wildin'. He's in the middle of a cemetery at night, tied up. People need to stop with these experiments. Now imagine if he was out there with no lights, just sitting there for hours hearing noises.
I got that on video, there's no fucking way! There's no way!
A woman went viral after sharing a series of videos that she claimed were recorded on her phone while she was asleep. She explained that because of her insomnia problems, she started taking prescribed medication. Over time, she began experiencing intense episodes of sleepwalking. However, the strangest part was what she found every morning after waking up, recordings showing her walking around the house, talking to herself, and making unusual movements that she had no memory of doing. Her expressions and behavior in the videos caused thousands of people online to come up with all kinds of theories. Some believed it looked like she was being controlled by something, while others thought it was simply a severe sleepwalking episode caused by the medication. Trying to find out what was happening, she hid her phone before going to sleep to stop it from recording. However, when she woke up, she found new videos had been recorded again, making the mystery even more confusing. What do you think was really happening in these videos? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Nah, she definitely possessed by something. Imagine you wake up and you go through your phone and you see videos of yourself walking around and you have no idea that you did that. How would you react? That shit would probably change your whole life. You would probably be scared to go back to sleep.
What is it now?
So there's a theory that when you stop dreaming, it's because all of the other yous and all the alternate universes have all crossed over and you're the only one left. So my theory to add to that is that when you start dreaming again, it's because another one of you was born into the universes somewhere. And the reason that you see people in your dreams and things that kind of look familiar but you don't know is because it's from the other yous that are dreaming somewhere else. But in the meantime, when you have no dreams, I want you to just sit there with the fact that you are soul-crushingly alone in the entirety of all the universes.
That is gonna haunt me. Why are you like this?
Go. Go.
All right, look, the poor people are starting to see through our bullshit. They're starting to see that it's not about being black or white. The real problem is us.
the rich elites. Now, there's obviously more of them than us. So if they come together against us, we're fucking cooked. But we've been here before, baby. Yeah, in the late 17th century, the poor were coming together to overthrow the rich. What did we do? We split them up. White and black. A social construct to divide them. Worked like a charm. But now they're starting to come together against us again. Can't have that. We gotta keep them in a constant race war. The whites will never be held truly accountable, and the blacks will always be held overly accountable. See, being white and poor sucks, but being black and poor will always suck way more. And even the poorest of whites will look down on all blacks even if they have more wealth. This will keep them at constant odds with each other. Austin Metcalf, Carmelo Anthony. Perfect pawns, their names even have a nice ring to it. And now Nolan Wells? We might have just bought ourselves another 20 years with this one. They're never gonna fight the system. Always each other. Meanwhile, we're poisoning the food, using all the water for our data centers, killing and trafficking children, corrupting the school's curriculum to push sex changes on the youth, committing mass genocide, and most importantly, staying filthy fucking rich. Life is good, isn't it?
There's so many things set in place to divide us, and people don't even realize that. We gotta do better as a whole. They definitely use all of these tactics to keep the attention off of them.
I just think the whole theory is kind of dumb, and I'm going to use this whole chicken to prove my point, so stay with me for a minute. You would never look at a chicken in this state and assume that when it was alive, it looked like this, because this is anatomically ridiculous. We know that the chicken didn't have these little nubbies. There was obviously like a wing attached here at some point, because that would make sense. So why are we applying that same logic to the T-Rex? Do we really think that this massive apex predator was just running around with his little nubs? Like, y'all really looked at the T-Rex and couldn't think of anything else this animal could possibly be? No, just a giant reptile with his little nubs. Like, it's ridiculous. This doesn't make any sense. But you know what does make sense is this. This makes way more sense to me, so I need somebody to explain to me right now why a T-Rex is not a dragon. Okay, why is it that every animal in the zodiac is a real animal except for the dragon? Listen, that's a conspiracy. You sound so dumb right now. You sound dumb. You sound dumb with your little nubby arm theory. So we can have our differences of opinion, but I think you're wrong. That is so obviously a dragon. So if you want to keep your little nubby arm theory, you freaking go for it. I'm going to be in Whimsy World 100% believing in dragons. But like, why would they lie about it, right? It's a good question. It's a good question.
You know, we definitely starting to see more of these weird creatures on camera. Is it just another AI video, or is this real life? Remember, AI is being used, so when we see something, we wouldn't even believe that is real.
What would you do if you had this special gift that this guy has? I don't know if you've heard about Omar Odavi, but he's kind of like a magnet for sea creature critters. And ever since he was a toddler, whenever he'd go to the ocean water top, like when he was 2, his father said he took him, and he said it was insane because all the fish were trying to come ashore, and they were like, what is going on? Well, scientists are now trying to figure it out. They think it might be like a high mercury count in his blood, or he just has some sort of magnetism. But they ran an experiment where they put an average citizen scuba diver in the water. Nothing happened. And then 100 yards away, they put Omar in the water here. And you can see, they said within 10 minutes, all of these fish showed up, and they're almost like revering and respecting them. They look like barracudae. So what would you do if you had this gift? It does come with its downsides. He has really poor circulations to his hands and feet, and so he can't climb Mount Everest because they would frostbite off. But anyway, I'm curious, what do you think is behind his gift, and why does he have it?
Keep going on it. She coming up with his what? Or they hold it right?
Even though I never seen an owl square up with somebody, he had to be protecting something back there. Have y'all seen something like this happen before?
Oh my god! Do the roar!
Junior? What do you need help with? What do you need help with, Junior? Junior. Junior! I'm behind you. No! Get up, get up, get up, get up, get the fuck. Wake up, get y'all asses up and come on.
How the hell his voice was coming in front of her and then the voice just happens to be behind her? I think people will call that a mimic or something. I'm not sure. That's the end of the video, y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure you guys like the video and sub to the channel if you haven't already. I will be dropping more videos for you guys, so stay tuned. We out, y'all. I'll see you on the next one.